guys, welcome to today's episode on Podcast with Miss Annie. It's an amazing time with your girl. And before we start this episode, today's episode has been sponsored by NOK69.com. If you don't know NOK69.com, it is a football site where we have all predictions, free and VIP. So just check out the sites. Check out the sites because we need it. Yeah, so before we start, I'm actually super excited to have amazing people on my podcast. Like, it's going to be a long day, mountains. Because we've got a lot of beautiful and handsome younger men in the building. Oh, before we continue, please, this space we are shooting is for Jumbo Space. If you don't know Jumbo Space, check them out on Instagram, wherever. Like, you'd need Jumbo Space. Yeah. So back to the introduction. We've got a lot of beautiful young ladies and gentlemen.
Some song.
So
for them to come to.
So I'm super excited to have influencers or creators on today's episode. Welcome, guys.
Hi, thank you. Welcome to YouTube.
The Samsung people are just they want you guys to know that there's Samsung there.
Sorry. Oh, you're talking to us?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Charlie,
What are we doing?
What the
I don't even know, bro. They didn't give us the phones. So.
Okay, well,
Okay.
no, so on this is my words. Right, immediate right. So on my immediate right, we have our only Wesley.
The fans, give more fans. Yeah, good. I like that.
I don't even know why Wesley is sitting next to this young lady.
You should be
because I just
walking,
matched him,
our walking mannequin.
Yes.
Give them
And right next to and right next to Wesley, we have our one and only
Amazing.
On the job.
With the Samsung.
Exploring.
Hi guys.
Yeah. And I'm super excited to have this particular guy on the podcast because, I don't know, I'm just super excited.
Okay.
So today we have the host of,
Fine Boy Sid.
Fine Boy Sid. So we have the host of Stay by Plan with us, and I'm super excited to have Zoom.
Thank you.
The last person needs to be introduced, but I don't know. She was late.
Very late.
Hey,
Heavily.
I was praying for them on the way.
she's late. Like this girl. Guys, welcome, baby. I've been out.
First, let me
baby.
take a selfie.
There's Samsung.
Yeah, and I'm super excited to have you guys on today's podcast. Yeah, I think I've had an encounter with almost everyone except for Zoo.
Yeah.
Like, but you guys, we are. How do you guys feel to be around? How does it even feel in general? How's life dealing with you guys? How you guys feeling?
I feel fulfilled.
Oh, praise Jesus!
I just
I
knew
feel
it.
grateful.
Praise Jesus!
I knew that he wasn't going to be serious.
Actually, firstly, I feel really good because the space, I don't know, the serene looks excellent.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Shout outs to Jumbo.
Jumbo Space. Jumbo
It
Space.
looks
It's
good.
a member of Jumbo Space. Well, shout outs to Jumbo Space.
Yeah,
We love
yeah.
it. Yeah.
But you feel blessed?
I feel blessed. I feel fulfilled. I feel
Yeah.
grateful. And most importantly, I feel happy. So I'm glad that I'm here.
Yeah. How do you guys feel, the rest of you?
I mean, I feel happy, meeting all these wonderful creators, especially the walking mannequin. Why did I even say it? It would be like favoritism.
No, but
Oh, Stay by Plan and my girl AB. So
Yeah.
I'm happy to be here, and I
What
can't
about
wait
Eddie?
for. Oh, that's my twin. Wish I could lie.
You're already fine.
You're amazing. And happy to meet everyone here.
Yeah.
Zoom.
And same, I'm happy to meet everyone. I've met, this is the first time I'm meeting you and you.
are you serious?
Yes, the first time we are
No,
meeting.
you know you.
No, but like I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, my first time,
yeah.
Why are you shocked?
I mean, I thought
Because we do
the same
the
thing. Like
yeah.
Yeah.
So
we
you
don't.
met every
Accra is-
creator in Accra.
Oh wow, no, I mean, but I've met the popular ones, the ones
Ah,
that.
okay, it makes sense.
That's true.
It
That's
makes
true.
sense.
But yeah, so I'm glad to be here.
Aw.
Usually I see you too much.
AB.
Okay, so I am very, very excited. And also, it's not easy to actually plan something and then it comes into fruition. The fact that we are all here, like, that's a step ahead. So I'm excited. It means something great is about to happen. especially
And I
yeah.
forgot to say
Yeah.
something. I like how everyone here has been given good. Hey. I like how everyone here has been given, good vibes. So we are all energized and ready to, give you guys some gems. So.
Yeah. So basically, we're going to be talking about something very, very simple but interesting. We're going to be talking about today's generation, Gen Z, millennial, like everything today's generation. So first and foremost, who knows what Gen Z is? Like, we always say Gen Z, Gen Z, Gen Z. Wesley's about to say something.
Oh, pass it over to the first girl.
We are the Gen Z.
Like,
The Instagram.
Please.
Well, wait,
Please,
I don't know who
Wesley.
Gen Zs are. I don't know. In my era, there was nothing like Gen Z, so I am very old-fashioned.
Okay, daddy.
So, yeah, exactly. You can
Sweet puppy.
call me your daddy. I'm not that young,
When you
so-
see me, call me daddy.
Yeah, I wanted to do what's the guy's name? Ruger's song, but I don't remember the line. That's why I just said call me daddy. Yeah, but I think I'll now be able to, answer
I
that
think
question.
now we are into like, we are the Gen Zs. Like, what's Gen Z actually?
Hey, what do you mean I'll now be able to answer? that?
Oh, you were going to answer.
Yeah, you had something that you were about to say something.
Yeah,
That's
Abna,
what I
please.
said. Ask Abna.
So tell us.
The Instagram is basically the TikTok, Snapchat, everyone that is trying to. I think they are the
Okay,
Gen
what's
Z.
the-
That's a very typical.
That's a very typical Gen Z answer.
Wait, but Pimba, you should be a Gen Z.
Please, I beg you. Please drop it here. Drop it here. Just answer who a Gen Z is and leave me alone.
So apparently, I checked Google, and Google said that Gen Zs are people that were born between 1996 to 2010. But like we all actually
Why
say
you
Gen Z, we are
looking?
like
just
the
checking there,
young
you know.
people are Gen Zs. Like in my head, then I just think that any young person is like a
Yeah.
Gen Z, but they happen to be like it's like a particular people were born within a particular year.
Yeah.
But like generally, another definition says that anyone that was born after 1996. So basically, even if you were born, within that range, you are still like a modern child person. Yeah, that's what it's saying.
But I feel like
Wesley, can you relate?
No, I can't.
but I feel like a 1 year difference. If you're born in 95, you still have a very similar life to someone.
My
who's
own
born-
dear, I am nowhere close to where you
No, I'm just trying
4 years
I want you to
before
be inside.
modern. You call them what? Modern babies.
Modern generation kids.
Modern generation kids. Me, I was born 5 years before that, so I don't know.
Oh.
But
That's
I feel like we all fit into the modern. like-
Honestly,
yeah,
that's why I said the Instagram is like
Yes,
just
we-
generalizing it.
yeah,
So
yeah.
that should tell you, even though it looks like you're old, but you be fine boy.
Yeah. But there's also another definition says that all the people that were born within the digital era,
Okay.
which makes a lot of like it's given like what's because then even if you're not born within 1996 and then you were born within an era where we had the digital space,
Why are you laughing?
yeah, basically a Gen Z. So if you were born before 1996,
But you know what's
yeah.
funny for me is the way you keep pointing at him.
I hear you.
Trying to
I think because she's sitting closer
No,
to me.
no, he said that he was born 5 years before. So like I want to point out to him that you are still like a Gen Z.
Yeah.
You were born in the digital era.
The it's boy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can say I'm the
Walking
AIDS
It's
boy.
girls
Yeah.
and it's boys are
Yeah.
the Gen
What's
Zs.
it boy? Actually?
Gen Z
It's
10.
girl.
The Gen Z terms.
Yeah, what's popping?
Like,
Yes, what?
Yeah, what-
Yeah.
like,
It's like your
per,
Like-
period.
See, when we get into the conversation, I have something to say. Let's just go.
So I was reading about some of the things that are related to like the modern generation people, we the young ones. And first thing I saw was that the modern generation children, let's just say children, yeah, are more addicted to their phone and less likely to make actual friends.
Hey, that was a long pause.
It's
so-
true, but it's also not. I feel like it depends on a lot.
Yeah, it depends
I
on
feel
a
like
lot.
it
What?
depends.
Yeah.
Because okay, let's start from are mostly on their phone screens, like mostly on their phone. Let's
Yes,
start from there.
correct.
Oh yeah, that one the
Even me. I'm mostly on my phone.
Because
like,
of what
but
you do.
said are mostly
No.
on their phones and less likely
To make friends.
But
I
we
don't
make
think-
friends through
on the
No,
phone.
like
Communication
no,
on the
less
phone.
likely to make actual,
Actual
friends,
friends.
Like real
yeah,
life
yeah.
Oh,
friends.
okay.
Okay,
yeah, that's
like
actually
genuine,
true. I agree.
real
Yes.
friends.
Okay, yeah, I think if
Yeah,
you're
they have so
comparing
many
it to
friends
older,
online.
if you're comparing it to older generations, then yeah, it makes sense.
No,
yeah.
but then if you
older
are saying that
generation,
your friends you started growing up with from school, so if you did boarding school, you even did day school, you were not on your phone all the time like that. And those are the Gen Zs right now that are on their phone. Do you understand? So
No,
Yeah, but
feel like
those
now-
are genuine friends.
I feel like Gen Zs can take phones to school now. Like some schools allow you have.
Oh,
them
of
from-
course. I mean,
But you just use them during like break times and stuff like that.
No,
but my
but-
time,
okay.
there was nothing like
Hey, my
taking a phone
time.
to school. I remember when I was in class 6, I used to have this, Motorola phone, but then I had to hide it and use it after school.
yeah.
But I don't know how many people use phones by then.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think what I understood from what you're saying is compared to our parents' time,
Yes.
they used to actually hang out together.
You don't have a phone.
Okay, I
Yeah,
mean, they were
no
writing
technology.
letters. Right now,
Writing
you
letters,
barely see that
you
someone
know.
is writing a letter.
But
and it's
right
off.
now, you have like, you just like send memes to your friends and
Wow,
that's
TikTok.
it. Like,
Stickers.
Yeah.
Laugh it off.
Can you
and
relate?
don't get me wrong, we actually hang out sometimes, but you can't compare to our
Yeah, you
parents'
can't
time when
compare,
we're
yeah.
spending quality time, like in person.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
you
typical
see,
example
that's-
is this. She's never met him before. But they've been online friends for like I don't know
Exactly.
how long.
exactly. Yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
during our mother's time, I'm sure
Yeah.
they would have met face to face. Meet here at this
Yeah,
party, at
let's
this
go for it,
event.
yeah.
You know, those kind of things. But they've been friends online for like a while before they met today.
But you
Gen
see,
Z.
I also think now, because we are growing, we are becoming busy or we have things doing.
Yeah, yeah.
So it comes in the way. So until you actually put in effort to meet, like what we have done here, you will not meet.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah,
And
true.
just like that, Zoo is my friend.
Don't you think that reinforces what she was saying? Because back then too, I'm sure they got busy, but they still
Made
because
But you
they
see,
didn't
there
have
was no
any
technology.
Yeah, because they didn't
Yeah.
have that, they had to make time, go and meet the people in person.
But don't you
So
think
if
this
you
has made
really-
it more easier?
Yeah,
It
I think
definitely has made it
Right.
more easier, but I feel like sometimes you can think you have friends, but they aren't actually your friends.
Yeah.
so. You'll be able to tell that
So-
from how you guys communicate, how the friendship is, because everyone's relationship is different.
Yeah.
How you meet up. Right now, okay, personally, I prefer hanging out at home than going out. If I'm going out and it's even an outing, let's go for lunch dinner. Let's say have an intimate conversation. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah.
Like let's talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it can be a girl, it can be a boy, and I mean mostly you have the girls because that's you get what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
let's make sense. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, so
I hear that.
I want to
That's why
understand.
Kesse, I said I'll come home. Just sleep over.
So then, do you think that it's easier to make friends now compared to our parents' time? What did you say?
I think
What
it's
was
easier.
If you
No,
put
that
in
wasn't
the
what
effort,
she said. Actually,
No, I'm
sorry.
saying
What
in
did you
this
say?
generation,
Yeah.
you are more on your phone.
Which one is you?
All of
people?
us, we are more on our phones. And we are less likely to make actual friends.
The word is actual
Actual
friends. Actual friends. Like
So, like, to
even
meet up,
so many people. Like, look at your following. You have so many followers. You know, you go places, people recognize you and all. But your actual friends, how
friend.
many are they?
Yeah,
Like
actually, I
5.
just have a few. Yeah,
but then I have a lot of
Like you.
acquaintances. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
we
we're
all
good.
do have.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
I say,
But then you see, so with the actual friend, so I'll say I met a friend, lady. I actually met her online and we clicked. You think we've known each other like for long.
Yeah.
So
I've seen
even do you
that,
like you
yeah.
see the
Yeah.
you get
You guys have a
exactly.
bond.
And we just met. I'll say it's just been like maybe 6-7 months. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So I feel like depending on the effort and then. It's the effort.
I
to
get
be
it. So
honest.
I
It's the
get what you're
effort.
saying. It's the efforts, but then the question is compared to
Then?
our parent
I
then
feel like
and
it's,
now.
I feel
I
like
feel like actually I
it's
feel like it's
easier
easier now.
It's easier now to make actual
and you know,
friends.
yeah, and you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
then too, they were getting married earlier, so you need to be home cooking for your husband, looking after
Well,
your children.
that's actually true.
There were
I
lots
think-
of things, and maybe if you are meeting your friend, let's go for a walk. Let's go and buy some vegetables behind. Are you? I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, I
like,
actually get it.
it's
yeah.
not really let's plan and have this go for this event like the way we would meet. And you see, also another way of making genuine friends. I'll say this like my fifth sixth time meeting Fimba. We've actually not even met one-on-one, but like
we meet at like events.
When we meet, the way
Yeah.
I will see her, oh, hey girl, see, like, do you understand? And that's how it starts.
Yeah.
Do you understand? There are different ways of it starting, and that's how.
I also think with staying on the phone for a long time has got to do with social, like now, like then times, a lot of people, but now a lot of people work on their phones, like
Like
Yeah.
me.
so it's like a good reason to like, what are you doing?
He's working.
Just work.
Yeah, so with the screen, like always on the phone, like then I'm not sure, like a lot of people were like always on their phone, like making actual friends, going here, let's cook together, let's gossip together. But like now it's like more of the phone, social media, we work there, we talk, we communicate there. Sometimes you don't even see your friend like a long time. All you go
But
do
the
is like
memories
share
you've made
reels,
as well.
memes, reels, like
Yeah.
The memories. You can go over it and you're like, oh wow, I miss this person. Let me text
Yeah.
them.
I feel like the thing that makes it better now is communication, because back then they're writing letters. You have to walk to some place to make a phone call. So even though you're friends, you're not really in touch. But right now,
Right now it's very easy
That's
for you to,
communication
you
is what
know,
will build a
Yeah.
friendship. So I
reach
think
out.
it's easier now. Yeah.
Because I mean, like, gone are the days. Let's say at this time, if your friend travels outside Ghana, it means that you're not hearing from that person again, unless you go to a phone booth to make a call. But a typical example is this: my best friend has left Ghana, I think 5 years now, but we still communicate. It feels like
Same.
he's still
I have
around.
a close
Like
friend.
we're sharing
Same.
reels, talking about this, like you know,
Yeah.
making phone calls
And
and stuff
Kesse,
like that.
even when you don't even talk in like a month and you guys talk, it's like you've been
The
talking
same vibe.
every day.
Yes,
That's
exactly.
like,
That's true.
Yeah,
Very, very true.
and then
I'm so-
aside that, right, I don't know if it's only me, but with then, do you think most of them have made it with their friends now? So let's look at our parents. Do they have most of the friends they grew up with? So let's say right now, the way we have a lot of friends like this, do you think in 5 years, most of them will still be around? Because I don't think my mom has a lot of her friends around that she grew up
But I
with.
feel like that thing comes with growth.
Growth.
You see,
I was about to say
when
that,
you
in relation to having friends as an adult is different from when you are younger.
You see, when you're
when you're
younger, you
growing-
have a lot of
Yes.
every friend will be your friend.
Yeah.
But when you're growing, you know that okay, you don't have to associate with this
Nipa your
person.
cobra.
Exactly, because like you know, when you mentioned if our parents still are friends with like their old friends, I was just casting my mind back to see if my mom is still friends with her friends, and I realized that she's just friends with a few of them.
Yeah.
Others have become acquaintances, like oh, when they meet in town, like oh, hello, hi. There's nothing too serious, and I feel like it's just a stage. We will get there, and then we'll realize that okay, these are the ones we want to, you know, go up there with. Because as we go up, we're just going to be dropping like the bad nuts. Do you
I
understand?
mean, we're already seeing it. I
Yeah.
feel like
Yeah.
last year was a very. This is not your friend.
Oh, really? Something happened last year. What happened last year?
A lot of people
was this
friendship.
year?
now.
Very
Yeah, was
personal.
Yeah, it's a personal
I think
story.
since we entered 2020,
Yeah,
And I think it has
since
been like a lot of
going
friendship
on. From
breakups.
COVID.
I don't know.
started
You probably don't know that, but I think it has been a lot of friendship breakups. Now it's actually a thing when they're like we have friendship breakups, and who has any story about this? Like, and people, a lot of people say that it's even painful than actual relationship
No, it's
breakups.
true.
No, yeah.
And I don't know. Does anyone have any experience with something like?
I'm looking at
Hey,
okay, that's
high
my
five.
future auntie. This is my that's my child's auntie. That's my
Yeah.
child's uncle. Boyfriend, you will go. Like unless you know this is husband.
no, but I understand.
like do you understand what I'm saying? Unless you
Yeah.
know this is okay. I want to build with. I want us to get there. But
Yeah.
I'm working with my child's auntie. I can say, oh, stay with auntie. Let me just go and parties when you come back. So when it breaks, it's like so all of what we build, like all of what we're working towards. What was it for?
Yeah, I hear that.
Friendship breakups.
Yeah.
I haven't had any experience yet.
Simba.
Hey, really?
I mean, I don't think.
Actually, I want to invest. Simba, don't you have any experience with friendship breakups?
What?
Please,
Do
I
you
want
know
to-
the whole time she asks. Anytime I look here, she's looking.
It
at
is
my-
you that I want to talk to. Now, like,
she's
yeah, anyone
looking
that
at
have any
my
experience
face.
with friendship?
Oh, but I mean, it happens. It happens.
Of
It's
course.
sad that it has to happen, but you know, you're gonna lose friends as you grow older. So that's what I have to say. And if you lose friends, don't worry. Go through the emotions. Yeah, you're going to have people in your life that love you and will push you. So don't worry. You're going to meet more wonderful
And the
people.
real ones will never leave.
Experience.
Like the
this.
real
But you
ones
know,
are
it's
always
not, Can I
there.
say something? It's not really about leaving. Sometimes you have to make the decision to leave some people behind.
Okay, that's true.
Because of whatever they did to hurt you. So let's not forget that.
Do you have any
It's
like?
not
It's
about
both
people
ways,
leaving.
yeah.
Do you have any
Sometimes-
personal stories?
So
or
when I say-
scenarios?
Because
What I say-
that's why I was saying experience is the best.
Yeah,
Sort of
experience in the
way.
words.
There's
like,
nothing that will make
yeah.
her say it for real. Mm-mm.
There's what?
I don't
when
think there's anything that will make
say-
her say it.
When I say people leaving or the real ones will never leave, so in addition to what you are saying, that definitely as you are going, we are going in different parts. Maybe you don't understand where my mind is going. You pull me down. I need to leave you. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But generally, it's leaving either ways, like
Yes,
on both
yes.
sides. But I don't know. So personally, right, I have a friendship. I think that's my longest friendship. 13, 14 years plus.
Nice.
Mercedes, we started from primary. So right now, when I meet people and it's like, you can't even do like up to a year too. I don't understand. Because we fight. Do you understand? And we are still friends. So like, what's wrong? And do you understand? And I always try to go with the saying, do unto others what you want to be done.
Thank you,
Yes,
thank you,
yeah.
thank
Do
you,
you
thank you.
understand? So it's like, if
much.
I'm trying to love you like that, or I'm trying to treat you like that, I'm expecting the same thing back. And
Yeah.
then there's a grace period. When you do it, I'm giving you that period to be able to. We are adults. I'm not coming to say that, and you know what you've done. Do you understand? It's personal.
I think Gen
I'm
Z.
giving you.
It's personal. Like
I'm giving you that grace
personal.
period. After it passes, I'm sorry. We can do hi bye, but you can never be in my space.
Oh, dropping
You can kill me.
gems.
Exactly.
I like that. I like that.
I think it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Like you choose yourself. Sometimes I don't know. I feel like you be with someone and then it gets to a point you are able to tell that no, this person shouldn't be with me. Like this person shouldn't be in my space. Like there are certain things the person
Yeah,
does.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bad
Make you
vibes,
know
bad
that, you
vibes.
know.
Bad
Some of them are Gen Zs though.
Oh my god. Oh my
It's the
god.
best laugh. I wish we could play the whole laugh again. So another thing I saw is that it's likely there is a lower rate of teenage pregnancy in relation to the general and the modern day.
A low
kids.
rate.
Say that
Yes,
again.
low rate of teenage pregnancy.
Oh,
right now.
Yes.
So do you know what it is? Then they actually had a ring on their finger, and they were I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. They actually started getting married early and then having babies, and maybe they were teenagers.
I think-
Unless
I
it's
don't think
village
so.
vibes where it's like.
So,
but right now,
with what I think, no, you finish up. You just said right now.
yes, but then right now it's more like baby fever. Then I really love him. That it's not true.
So I think that with the whole pregnancy thing, right?
Yeah.
So you're saying that Titefuono, they used to get pregnant a lot, right?
Teenage pregnancy.
Teenage pregnancy. By then, I felt like sex education wasn't
yeah,
much.
that's
I
what
think
I was
that's what
gonna
it is.
say.
They weren't something you could just discuss with your parents.
Yeah.
But now parents
Oh
could just
my
sit with
God.
their children and say, "I know you have a boyfriend. Bring him
Hey,
home. Let me talk
I
to
was
him.
talking to my dad
You guys should have
recently.
sex, but make sure you're protecting yourself,
Right.
Because like it's now normal.
So it's normal now, but before I was talking to my dad recently, and he said, "You know your libido." I said, "Daddy, what do you mean? Like we've not growing up. You don't when someone calls you and they give you a drink, don't drink it. If you drink it, they'll do something bad to you. How would I understand that?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
we should
yeah.
talk to our children. This the use protection.
Now there are things, there are family planning, there are stuff you could
Yeah,
take
that's what
just to
I was going
prevent.
to say. We have a lot of options right now, so
Right.
people can actually decide if they want to have like babies. You go and get the
I
family.
think
But
people
the
are scared.
teenagers are getting pregnant though.
No, I
No,
think
it's
it's
not
become a lifestyle. Like this
Yeah, that's
year,
what I'm saying.
No, it's
Babe,
not. No,
like-
it's not teenagers. Right now, it is baby mama. It's not. It's,
And
it's
what's
not
that? No, what is that?
Baby mama is
What's the
decides to have a kid with
definition?
someone, like a man. You're not married, but I have a kid with the person. And eventually, what happens is that normally the person they split, then the woman ends up with the child. But like, it's not like then it's like you're young, you don't know anything. But like it's now when a person is old enough to know that this is this, but still decides to have a child
So
with a
it's
man that is
still
not married.
about options, right? Being like there's a lot of options, so you decide.
Yes.
So right now, if there's a reduced rate, I have options. I'm using a family planning method. That's why I'm not. Or I don't mind having the baby. And you can't lie that sex education has helped a lot. So there's quite a number of people who definitely go for family planning, and that's what I think, at least. That's why I think the rate has reduced.
Do you know what I think? I think we just need to be educated, because you see situations or scenarios where the person is pregnant. When the person that impregnated the person, he's probably in an apartment, he has really nothing going on for himself. Now you found out, let's say give or take, abortion is illegal, but
Is it illegal now?
Is it?
Has it ever been legal?
It's,
I didn't know it's illegal.
No, but
actually.
it's
generally illegal, but in some cases
before,
you can.
you can stop yourself from getting there. If you're educated, you know that, okay, this is not a situation I want to be in. Because the baby ends up coming and it's like, you let me keep it because... I don't know if you saw online, something was going around recently. There was a guy going to SA with his Nigerian girlfriend.
I saw it.
That baby, and she had posted like some screenshots. The
it.
baby is 6 months. Mind you, 6 months, they just gave birth to the baby. And she's begging for 600 cedis, 100 cedis 6. From him to take his own child to the hospital. Mind you, he had called the parents, everyone to plead to the girl to keep the baby. So what's the meaning of that? Like, do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
What's wrong with them though? That's crazy.
Mind you, this was something the girl didn't want to do. However, if she was fully educated with the intention that if she did not listen to what the guy was saying and she believed that, okay, I did not want to do I don't want to keep it, so let me listen to what I want is my body. She will not be going through this. You will not have to be rushing him, chasing him at the airport, your baby, your own child. You don't have to go through all this. I saw the video
and the girl attacked her at the airport with a baby or something like that.
There's no point. And do you notice, like, in the end, you ran at a loss because he didn't care. He still went to chill. He still went to chill. Like, who? Me, I'll go.
Let's talk about mental health. I feel like mental health is very, very prioritized now. Now, then we won't speak up. You are dying but like now, a lot of I know my worth. I know what where I have to
self-love.
Be. I need my peace. I know who to choose. Like, do you guys have anything to say about the, like, mental health now in this generation?
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely changed. Even just 10 years ago, like even without going back to another generation, even in our generation, the way people approached it 10 years ago compared to now is very different. So it's definitely changing. Yeah.
Femba, anything about mental health?
Sorry, I
I got distracted. It's fine.
So I'm a big mental health advocate. Okay. So when you mentioned it, I was like, yes.
Yeah.
So I think right now, even though we are doing a good job, like trying to spread awareness about depression, try and reach out to someone, come out of your space, reach out to friends, there's also still a high rate because of social media.
Exactly.
It's not me just saying, it's like studies that have shown. So it's actually something, I feel like if you take 10 people, I can say probably 6 out of 10 might be going through some form of mental illness, either depression, anxiety. So it's definitely something I want people to keep talking more about. Let people know it's okay to admit that you are depressed, you have anxiety, get the help you need, reach out to a loved one. Don't keep it all in and just keep getting worse. I know it's hard when you get to that point, but you need to fight for yourself. Every now and then things happen to us. Life happens. You can be doing so well. You can be having such a good year and out of nowhere, something just happens. Things just keep happening and you just go down a spiral. I want you to know that it's okay. We all go through it. Try and reach out to someone. Reach out to me if you have to.
Because I felt so personal. I just felt like, okay.
Yeah, because I'm a big advocate for mental health. I'm such a deep thinker. When things happen, I don't even know if I'm an overthinker. But
that's a word, overthinker.
When things happen, I like to think deeply about it for some time. So I know how it feels to get to the point where you feel beaten down because of maybe choices you made that's out of anger, things you said that you wish you could take back, or things happening to you and you questioning why, And it's a battle of the mind most of the time. So just know that you're the only one that can bring yourself down or bring yourself up. So try and fight it, okay? We love you.
Okay.
You matter.
I mean, she said I love you.
Can I get tissue, please?
Okay, so the same way I think social media has made mental health difficult or worse is the same way I think social media has also helped it. Because now you have more people being open to text you, can I talk to you about this? Like I'm going through, and these are not baby issues. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Someone can come with, and like I have a baby, and then, but then the family have the the husband's family took it. Like, do you understand? And it's like, people are going through it. Like, do you understand? Like, people are going through, and the fact that we think, or maybe what we see on social media, what is going around, you see, this is what I always say. I show you what I want you to see.
That's what I always say.
And there are 24 hours in a day. Do you understand? You don't know what I'm doing the whole 24 hours. If I post that, okay, at this point I'm eating some hot fufu with plenty meat on it, doesn't mean that's what I'm doing the whole day. Or I'm out with, like, do you understand what I'm saying? So it's like, and then aside that too, I like the fact that we have a lot of people actually talking about mental health. So 2 years ago, I did Miss Malaka, and Kesse and I did our talent together actually. And Asia spoke about mental health. Yes.
You need to
and
let them know that you won Miss Talent. So
sorry, Kesse and I won Miss Talent.
Yes, we won that. And now you can go back to what Asia said.
Yeah, so she spoke about mental health, and she's still on it right now. And generally, just know, like Fimba said, like, just know, once you see a smiley face, someone that is always open, and Fimba's page will show you that, my page will show you that, her page will show you that, the walking mannequin. I've gone through Zoo's podcast, but for someone to have a podcast, for someone to be talking, it means he's ready to listen and actually, like, help you with whatever you're going through. But whatever it is that you think may be the problem, you will not hear and know. Like, just try. Sometimes you just need to talk. Do you understand? Sometimes you just need someone to listen. And never give up. Okay, never give up. And it's just a phase. Like, just take it one day at a time. Don't be overwhelmed. Don't put too much on yourself. We all go through it. Like,
Okay, so I wanted to say something concerning us creators in our mental health.
Okay.
How sometimes we get so overwhelmed that we experience a creator's block. I want you guys, I'm bringing this up.
What is a creator's block?
So it's like writer's block.
So it's like you get to the point where you're so overwhelmed, you can't create, you can't think of creative ideas, like you're just bland and overwhelmed.
You have it, but you don't know how to even start it.
You know, so it just came to mind, and I want to know, like, have you guys ever gotten, as creators, like, gotten to the point where you're so overwhelmed that you just can't create? Like, has your mental health ever been in shambles that it just affects your work?
Okay, not
or
shambles.
You were able to, like,
I want Kesse to talk on it the way you read that.
No, it's actually like, whatever she's saying is very true, and I've experienced that. And I won't say years ago, I've experienced that recently. Like, I've been extremely overwhelmed. I just feel like,
it didn't show at all.
When that happens, just go off social media. Just relax.
You see, that's the thing about creators too. You can't just go off social media. Because when you go off and you're coming back, it's another journey. Like, you need to pick up from wherever you ended. And now, that's another thing. On Instagram, it's like the algorithm will now change. When you post something, it's not going to go like it should.
The same thing you were posting, you come and post it again. And
yes. I've actually been overwhelmed for like some months ago. I don't know if I'm still overwhelmed, but whatever it is, I believe that I'm strong, so I'm going to get over it.
Okay, so Kesse, I don't agree with what you said about... so that is the thing about creators. Like, you can't just go off and come back. I feel like if you are going through it and you need to take a step back, because the internet is the internet, it's always there. Like,
I think it depends, though. If that's how you feed yourself.
No, but you see, sometimes
some people
I get what he's saying, because sometimes I can be on multiple campaigns and I'm overwhelmed. Something has happened. I can't stop.
You've signed contracts.
So when okay.
Typical example. So I wanted to go off Snapchat like since last week. But anytime I try to do it, there's somebody that has paid me for something. So I need to be active. If I don't post it, the person will understand. And this is not a conversation I want to have with my customer. That,
they don't even care. They don't care.
I literally went through a call like that today. Like, we're expecting it. Yes, I'm like, by the time you even gave me the thing to do, you paid. Like, it was too close to when you wanted. Like, this is another thing I think. As creators, we work at our own timing. That's what I think.
Thank you so
I work at my own timing.
Thank you for the
That's why I've not come to sign. I'm not working on it. Like, do you understand? So when you bring it, I give you my time. You don't rush me.
I don't know if this vendor will ever watch this video, but she bought me a parcel. And then the next one is, are you posting it tomorrow? I said, my dear, I'm in town. When I get home, I've had a very long day. Because trust me, I had done so many things in town. And she was texting me. Meanwhile, untiae.
See,
You just bought me the
thing.
parcel.
Yeah.
I am doing it because I've worked with you before, and it's just you're changing from whatever you did before to something new. So I just
Was
felt
it
like,
food though? Have you
food.
eaten it?
It's food, but it's
Okay.
not perishable. Like, I mean, I can
Oh,
eat
okay,
it anytime. It's
okay,
just
okay.
snacks and stuff like that. This one, the maca snacks in the ovechemi, but you can't come and put a knife to my neck that I
Yeah.
should post. Like, I need to post
That's
when I
true.
think the time is right.
Yeah, well-
But yeah, when it comes to mental health, I feel like years ago, it wasn't something we could really talk about.
Yeah.
But thanks to social media, like Abna and Pearl said, it's made it much easier for people to voice out what they're going through. But at the same time, it's also still difficult
Yeah.
for you to voice out because of social media.
Of social media.
When you voice out, people are going to help you, but sometimes people can deal with the backlashes. It's something, you see, the topic is not about creators right now, so I don't want to
Yeah.
switch from going into like, comments and things that are just going to drain you mentally. But it's very difficult for you to, come out to say that this and this is what you're going through. Even not for this conversation. Even my friends, they know that I was overwhelmed with like work and stuff.
Yeah.
I just had to,
So you love us that much?
No, I just think that
I think
it's
he's
about time
talking
somebody,
about
I know,
because-
I know.
somebody hears that
Yeah.
it's not just you.
Yeah,
We're
it's
all
not
going
just
through
you.
it. There's something I tell my friends that we're all going through it. Whether you see me like at an event eating this food, it's work I'm doing.
So until I tell you what I'm going through, you wouldn't
you
know.
will never know.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And I feel like right now it's getting better, but we can do.
Do you know why it's getting better? I feel like it's getting better because of collabs. Because right now,
Is it?
one thing,
Because of
Collabs.
what?
Yeah.
like us meeting together, us trying to work together, because from that, it builds a friendship. I'll not meet you, work with you, and then it just ends there. Like, depending on how the bond is, if it's like a genuine vibe as well, I don't think, yeah.
But I also don't think. No, I think what you said is right. But what I also think is that now, let's say influencers are able to tell people that it's not that rosy. It's not all that flashy.
Yeah.
We go through it. Today our head is aching. Tomorrow we are depressed. So understand that it's normal. You're not the only one going through it. The reason why you think you're the one going through it is because yours is not on camera.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
We are on camera, so we need to be strong for you to know that, oh yeah, if you're doing it, you can also do
You
it.
can also do
And
it.
I'm like, what?
No, but you can do it though.
Yeah.
So they also said that in this generation, purchases are heavily influenced by social media and peer pressure. And there's also a need to be or stay in trendy environments, stay in like trends.
Is this for creators or just everybody in
No,
general?
everybody in
Everyone.
general.
Yeah. I think it's real. It's real.
That's true. If you allow the pressure to take you, it will take you.
Yeah.
Because you see, you go online. If it's general, okay, be a creator. Actually, you don't even have to be a creator to see
No,
it.
that's why
because you're
I think that
online
in this
anyways.
generation, then you wouldn't be easily influenced to go and buy something. Like, honestly, I've seen a thing here. But like in this generation, I've seen this influencer buying this thing.
Yeah.
He went to this restaurant, so I also want to go to this restaurant.
Yeah,
Most
that's
of the
real.
purchases that you
That's
make
real.
It's
now
real.
is based on
Yeah.
something you have seen someone recommend.
That's, I mean, we
But
kind
are
of
you
had that
saying it's-
conversation. Sorry, just like right before we started, we were speaking about Keith Lee.
Yes.
Literally, you go
Keith
to a
Lee.
restaurant and then the next day there's a line
There.
down the
Yeah.
streets
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
because Keith Lee went there. So yeah, definitely people are influenced by
want to be
people
like
that
Keith
way.
Lee.
And I don't think that's a bad thing if I'm trying to maybe go to Bondi because I saw this person go there and they took a nice picture. If I can
no,
afford
go
it,
to
It's
one
not
Sure.
about being bad. It's just that now that's the space we live in. Like
We live
then,
in.
I'm not sure my mom is going to go to Ajwa supposed. No,
You see,
not Ajwa
because
Suppose,
we are
like,
making
Jumbo
more-
space because a friend went. Like it wasn't a thing there.
I think
But
right
like
now,
now-
Your mouth.
aside the internet helping put those spaces out there, we are making more, we are growing, we are becoming responsible for ourselves. We are not having, when you go, come back home at 6 p.m.
Yeah, I mean, it's just consumer behavior. A lot of the brands are capitalizing on using influencers, digital
Exactly.
art. So, yes, it's going to influence the masses to want to go to this
Right.
location, go and eat here, shop from PLT Sheen.
Now everybody wants
And
to
to
feel
be-
belonged.
and to
Everybody
be
wants
honest-
to feel like, oh yeah, we're part of it.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
if
that's-
Wesley
Yeah.
is wearing Gucci, then I could wear Gucci.
I
So
could
I'm
wear
figuring out
Gucci.
so, but you know that
So-
is how.
That is where the trend comes in. Everybody wants to stay in the trend. Like
Yeah.
it's
But
like
if the
in
trend
this
is not
time,
yours, don't stay
there's
there.
a trend going
like-
on TikTok where everybody is shaking giggity
Yeah.
giggity. You two want to go and do
Make me
giggity giggity.
water.
But you know, it's like I said, I think it's from marketing, the brand.
Yeah,
It's
for
consumer
sure, for
behavior.
sure.
So
We
you
study
see-
this in marketing.
Yeah.
So
I know, right?
cool down.
marketing, just
So it's
so
like
you
they
know.
know that if I come to these bunch of influencers, I can easily market so and so brand. So that is it. It's just consumer behavior. They're using all sorts of digital media to reach
They are
people.
being smart though,
You know,
because
TikTok, Instagram, X.
X.
So,
X. So
Twitter,
I think they are being
what is X?
yeah.
I know, right? Twitter
I mean,
and X.
I'm a
And now even
X, I'm like,
they brought
Such a Gen
threads
Z.
now,
What is
threads,
X?
and you even forget threads is there
Same
something
as
to
Brand.
it.
Well, I feel like
So with what
Brand.
Fimba is saying, right?
Yeah.
I agree, right? And also I think right now we are not really doing TV and radios anymore.
Nah.
It's more of what I'm showing you is what it is online.
Yeah, so you see the brands don't.
Yeah.
I mean, some of them still use TV, but most of them are
It's
moving
rare.
towards like
Yeah.
social media.
But
New
so something like that. Where I saw Kivo first was online, creators doing it, everything before I actually saw it on TV. So
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it makes a lot of sense.
Hey.
So you're about to say something?
I was gonna say,
when are
also
we going to talk about this
some influencers have like,
Coming there.
hey. Yesterday, some influencers have like hardcore fans. Like I know there's some people, if they come and see this girl, they lie on the floor. And, so when you see that, if they see that she's using this product or this phone,
also, do you know that people that bought Samsung? You don't know.
because of this girl and this one too.
They are also saying that there's less job due to mismatch between education and job markets.
Yes.
Yes, due to mismatch between education and job markets. You talk about it, say. I want your opinion about it. So.
Maybe even that's your masters.
No, I mean,
What year degree?
No.
This is serious.
No, unless, and I think I get it in this point. And he also said that now most people in the modern generation are likely to work on their phones and not actually do 9 to 5.
Oh, that's so true.
Yeah,
that's
very true.
Take
That's
4 of
true.
us here. I know you're still in school, right?
Yeah.
But
Maybe you're still in school.
Oh, I think you're done.
I have 2 years more. Yeah.
Oh.
What are you?
No.
Oh, hey,
Yeah, AP's
wait,
a
Is that what
lawyer.
you're
lawyer.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why
but like
that's
a
why
few of us
she was reading
are
cases.
doing
Yeah.
our own thing with content creation. We are working with some of the biggest brands we didn't think
Think
we
would be
would be
working
able
with.
to work
Yeah.
with. So yeah, I think that's true. That's actually.
In Ghana, let's even use Ghana. You go to school to go and study what?
What did you study? No,
what-
please ask Wesley. What did you study?
I studied public relations in JIJ.
Oh,
GIG.
nice. That's
Yeah.
why you
That's-
speak well.
Thank you.
But like you what you studied, you don't actually work with whatever you study. Like we are in that type of environment.
Yeah,
Well,
but for me, I think I'm
So
working
you
with what I
see,
studied.
the end goal is making money. That's what I think. The end goal is
Okay,
money.
yeah.
So whatever I will do or work with that would lead to me making the money. I don't have to use my degree, and you still make the money that you use your degree to make. However, the degree puts you at a level you not doing the degree that like.
well,
puts you-
yeah.
I don't know if you-
Starting something on your own is not easy. Let's even put
Yeah,
content
it's
to
not
one
easy.
side.
It is.
Okay, you have a podcast, so
Yeah.
the struggle in
Bruh.
getting. Man,
If I start, I'll finish tomorrow. But yeah, it's very difficult. Like
Yeah.
starting something on your own. If you talk to this man one day, he'll tell you.
my side is in the building, so the one that have jumbo spaces here actually. So yeah.
Yeah, so just building something on your own, it's difficult.
But I feel like what is more important is the fact that you actually started. You took the step.
Yeah.
No, everybody gets to start, but trying to
Consistency.
continue, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of people say that if you don't have passion for whatever job you want to do,
It
you
will
just
break
give
down.
up because everybody's like, oh, start a business, be an entrepreneur. Listen, you
one
give
day.
eventually, yeah. As people that sell,
it will-
sell
It's not
things-
for everyone.
And you need
It's
to
not
make
for
sure your
everyone.
foundation is strong. If
Yeah.
you start and your foundation is not strong, it will break.
Yeah.
Like it will go, but and you will not understand why. But you need to start and make sure like you've sat down to plan. You can't, to be honest, you can't just get up a week or two and say you started a business unless you are different. I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you
you
need
need to be
planning,
You need to
talk,
plan.
Plan
research, talk to people, look into it, like profits, all of that. Like we're all trying to make money, but if you want to make money long term and keep it and invest and rebuild on it, you need to start well.
Hey, Allah,
It
the lawyers
starts
speak.
That's right.
And you know, like you said something that made me realize that a lot of times when people see like the working mannequin, like what he's achieved,
Yeah.
like his huge following, how he gets to work with all the big brands. They don't understand that he went through a process where he had to invest a lot. He wasn't getting seen. Like you have to be patient.
Guys,
honestly.
when I met Kesse,
like sometimes I have people DM me and say, "Oh, I want to start content creation. I want to be an influencer." I always tell them, invest in yourself. Start creating on your own. Don't wait for brands to send you stuff. Start creating, build your portfolio, and be patient, because we all know how crazy the algorithm can be. But you need to be patient. You know, just invest in yourself, and you could be like the walking mannequin.
So with what Fimba said, investing in yourself. So honestly, and I think maybe the two of us, I don't know if the boys encountered that, but I mean the men. But anyways,
The way
Kesse was looking at me,
I'm a boy.
but then you need to start using your own money before your money is not being used.
Okay.
So for example, I started using my own money for lashes, my hair, clothes, until now. I just walk in. All I have to do is to tag. Oh, I did it here. Like, do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes. And I feel like it's not just, we shouldn't just limit it to content creators. Even starting a business, it gets to a point where you have the passion to do it. It gets to a point to give up. It gets to a point that like, no, I want to start all over again. Like,
you want to change the business.
yes. So it's about pushing through. Like, you can use me like as a living testimony. When I started a podcast, like I was really, really motivated.
Even you.
Yes.
Even you.
And it got to a point. A lot of people see me and are like, you, this girl, how didn't you give up on the podcast? If you've known me from how people drag me from Twitter to changing my strategy.
Thank you.
And the things I talk about and growing. I think it's process. Progress, Like every day you learn something new, change something, and it's all about not giving up and knowing what you want.
Actually, no matter how hard, because even like, me, I'm still on a journey. Like, I'm still on a journey. Don't stop. Keep going.
I feel like I'm now on stage 1. I'm sorry.
Stage 1.
You're yet to get there.
I mean, yes.
Yeah, yes.
That's what I tell myself. I feel like
Kesse, should we leave the room for you? Because if you're not on stage 1, where are we?
that's me. I feel like I haven't reached where I want to reach yet.
I get what you're saying. So people see and they're like, oh my gosh, you're doing so well. Oh, yeah, do it.
But
honestly, and I'm like,
what have I done?
what am I doing? I'm not seeing it.
Never
The
see
way you think, you like. So imagine. So that means that you are actually doing something good. You are doing something for people to see it, recognize it, and say it. So if you yourself, so imagine if you think you are not doing up to your maximum, what you will do when you say I want to do.
Yeah.
Now just imagine people are telling you that you're doing so well, and in your mind you're stuck, you're overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Everybody's telling you you're doing so. Oh my God, I visited your page.
This is me.
And I'm like, oh my God, this is depressing. Like,
this is actually me.
what do you mean by I'm doing well?
But do we all go through that? Because what you're saying, I think we can all relate.
You come to me and say, Wesley, wow. Oh, you're doing so.
It always starts with a wow.
So I met Kwabna recently. And then he was like, Wesley, you're doing very well. Keep it up. And then I said, thank you so much. But deep down, I said, I'm not doing anything. What is it that you saw?
That's another mistake. Aside that, we need to also congratulate ourselves. Don't be too hard.
I think that's why I
because
struggle
Kesse,
with.
if you are not doing something right, you'll not be verified. People are paying for that blue tick.
Right.
Hey, wait, before, like, it's fine if people want to pay for it.
No, I'm saying it's fine. No, you don't understand what I'm saying.
Like,
he ended. Yeah, meaning he's doing something. So,
what are you saying?
So, basically, congratulate yourself. Like the minute there's a step, once like just a drop of water has entered that bucket of water, there's a move. Like you've done something.
I think
it was inspirational.
But I think Step by Plan, you should have, and I'm going to call you Step by Plan, please. You should have a story to tell because you started a podcast and you guys won an award, right?
Yeah.
At least how was it easy?
The hardest thing I've done in my life, like it's not bruh, like sleepless nights, and you see, I think the way we started as well, it was a very small team for a long time. It was just me and Afid, and then a couple other people that were doing most of the things. So a lot of the work will come back on us. Like I'll go back home 2 a.m. I did the laptop in back. I'm editing because I need to, and I feel like nobody's even listening. Like, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
You know, like that's kind of how.
This is
do it for yourself until you are doing it for people.
You need to be interviewed.
Yeah. So I mean, slowly but surely, you know, going up a little bit, and yeah, it's just nice to see you. And I'm coming on this podcast. Like, oh my God.
Anyway, let's go back to Gen Zs. Yeah. So now in this modern generation, our problem is with commitment. Everybody's scared to be committed. Why?
Hey, Charlie, she's looking at you also.
Why?
Okay,
Why
honestly, I don't think commitment should be a problem.
Please. Zoo, you told me you wanted to talk on this.
I never said that. But I'll ask you what she's saying.
Because he will take points from you. I want to.
Okay.
What is wrong with? Yeah, tell me much about commitment.
No, genuinely, tell us what you think about our generation. Commitment, situation.
Our generation.
Yeah, like, why do you think you wouldn't want to commit?
Me or our generation?
You or any all of us.
So speaking for our generation, not me, but our generation. Yeah, people don't really seem to like commitments. That everybody is. I think there's fear for a lot of people. Oh, some people are afraid of broken hearts. Some people are afraid of. Yeah, because you see, people see
well, I am scared.
Hey! So you see, you need to learn how to take risks.
Yeah, take the risk. Exactly.
Yeah.
No, it's easy. I feel like it's easier on the girl side as compared to the guys. It's mostly the guys who don't
really
get
want
committed.
Something I've heard people say is that they've seen other people's relationships not work and things like that, so they're kind of skeptical. I want to say, I'm not talking about myself, but I just want to say people have seen people's marriages or relationships and it's not working. They're like, it's putting them off. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
You
just how about, okay, can I say something?
Yeah.
How about the guys just wanna have a good time? You see how
You just want to have a good time too.
No, generally it's mostly men who do that.
Please, don't say mostly. I don't. If you have proof, where is it? Can we have this thing?
Exactly. I'm not one of them.
I mean, we have the lover boys, but mostly I would say 80%.
I just feel
we have
like
guys
right
that
now,
are in.
the reason why people do not commit is because some do not even heal from whatever relationship they were in, and then they quickly jump into another one. So instead of healing first, they tend to put a burden on whoever they're dating now. The frustration, whatever they've been through, is on the person they're dating now. And now you see girls who say, "Oh, men are trash." You didn't heal. And you think that I'm
What
the
if
same.
The man was actually trash in that situation?
Yeah,
you see, he
there are
was
times
trash.
where
There are times where-
I mean, he was trash,
everybody else would be
but
trash.
she needed to heal before going into another
Hey, is it
relationship.
But why
personal?
are you putting
It's
it
not
on
personal.
on the woman? Because it goes both ways.
Well, I'm speaking for the men.
Okay, so
That's
I
how
don't
we
think.
wanna roll.
No, I'm not rolling that
I
way.
don't
Like,
think-
I'm just speaking for.
I don't think right now. I mean, you said our generation. I don't think right now commitment should be a problem. If I'm speaking, okay, for our generation, maybe the guys, they are still around that age. They are not grown yet.
Hey.
But for the women, okay, I mean, if you can relate, good. But because now we are growing, right? And if you don't start your planning in terms of being serious about being in a relationship or settling, being at one place, it would harm you when you get to the point you're looking for it. It wouldn't come.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Like now when it's time you are looking for it, you'll be finding it won't come. And we've gotten to the point where we need to actually start. And it's not even nice to keep jumping. Take care of yourself.
No.
And I feel like it's actually time wasting for
It's time,
women, for women's side. Yeah, because why would you? There are some type like the situationship. You want to be doing all the things that's about relationship, but you don't want us to be.
Yeah.
Something.
Something or friends with benefit. If you're ever in a situation like that, please leave.
And then it's
Anyone
with
who's with
benefit.
you should be serious.
no, you want to waste the person's time.
Why
No,
are
but friends
you-
with benefits is not bad.
No,
No,
friends with.
okay, let's hear why he thinks
Why
it's
is
not
not-
bad.
why is it not bad?
I mean, friends with benefits, self-explanatory now.
Yeah,
Friends
benefiting.
with benefits.
Yeah.
But it's a
There's no
mutual-
attachment.
But
Yes,
you know, friends with benefit, right? It's something that starts and with time it goes on. It gets to a point where
One
feelings,
person.
emotions
Oh, no,
come
please.
in.
Yes,
It not always- is it personal?
No.
Why are you bringing your emotions here?
Yeah, if you decided
But
that
it's life. We are human beings.
Okay, I mean, when
You
it gets there,
can't
we'll cross.
stop.
Sure.
We'll cross. Hey, Charlie. But
The way,
anyways,
the way somebody's looking at me,
Simba, what do you have to say about it?
About what?
Situationships.
Commitment.
Yeah, commitment.
I think AB has said. everything.
That's our madam.
No, say your own,
Needs
say your
to
own.
Give us a
I mean, I don't want to say, like, I haven't had to experience like a situationship or like a commitment kind of thing, but I agree with what she said. Like, once you see the sign that the person doesn't want to commit, like, you just bounce. So yeah, that's
Vermouth, get out.
And then
but
also,
yeah,
right?
and friends with benefits. You can do it for like
A short
You see,
period
it's
of
not,
time.
it's not like
once
it's
to
not
3
have
months,
fun.
then you stop.
Just have fun in
Once-
life. You
once
need to
an
have
hour,
fun.
baby.
Have
No,
stories to tell your
that's the rule.
children.
If you pass the 3 months, you be sorry.
Yeah, when it gets to 6 months, now it's not friends with benefit. And then also, right, if you're in a relationship, know that relationships are not easy. Like, it's not smooth. I don't think our parents will tell you they've been smiling at each other all the years that they were married. Do you understand? And you need to be patient with each other. You need to give your partner like the same kind of like respect, time, patience, whatever
I
it
have a
is.
question.
You want.
Yeah.
Are you in a relationship?
Yeah.
Yeah, she sounds like it.
So now that she's talking about lasting, it was also said that the modern generation kids do not have relationship that lasts as compared to then. Most of the relationship would last. Now, the relationship we
there's a
have
reason.
Why? Do you know
do
why?
not
There's a
last. And why?
reason.
Zoo, why?
Because right now people don't take rubbish. That's basically
And
it.
you
Especially
see-
women.
They don't take their time. No, people don't take their time to
wait,
chill.
wait.
Time to
They
get
They don't
another
take their time to thank you.
Evie, wait. Please wait. Continue.
No, okay, so if you look at
Continue.
like older generations, parents, grandparents, a lot of them. One, I don't want to say the husbands because women too
No,
also
but
they
it's the
inside.
husband.
One of the partners like has been cheating. But it's like, oh, let's keep the family together. Let's, you know, that kind of thing was there. You know, yeah. And then you're getting pressure from family, from church. You know, everybody's inside your relationship. But right now, people don't care like that
I
again.
mean,
If you
this
waste
is
my
what
time,
Evie was saying. If you waste her time,
You're
she's
out.
in the
Yeah.
next.
It's true.
So I think that attitude is different in our
Yeah.
generation. But back then, people were like,
But then again, I also feel like it's not cool. So instead of you know, going into a relationship and just ending like 1 month or 3 months, why don't you get to know the person?
The person.
Wait, like,
So that's why
it
you
depends
use
on
the
what
3
happens.
months
Yeah, it
talking
depends
stage.
on what happened.
What happened?
what if someone cheated?
Or what if someone is abusive, emotionally
yeah.
abusive?
you would have seen that right from the scratch.
So you see,
No, but unfortunately,
Nah, not always.
sometimes people are blinded by love. They get
Exactly.
into it. Everyone else
Exactly.
around them
Blinded
can
by
see.
love, that
accept
is your
them.
fault.
So we are trying to say that it's possible for that
You
to
see that
happen.
the person shouts at people, women.
never, please, never
Yeah, so
be in
our
that.
point is-
The minute the person you see you are with someone,
You see,
he
it's hard for
does
you to
this.
leave,
Hey,
but just, like,
run, pack
you
and
need to
run.
run.
No,
Yes, so
run.
we are saying that. Yes,
Don't
so we are
stay
saying
there
that
for
sometimes
anything.
It happens, and people end up in abusive
people-
relationships,
some
and that's how
people
come
change.
at that point
No,
maybe
no,
the
anyone who
relationship will
hates you
last for
cannot
just
change.
3
No,
months.
no,
Because
no,
you
I'm
know,
saying some
once you
people in
start
the beginning,
dating
you don't even see
someone
that they're like
and you
that.
start
Okay.
hanging out a
Then
lot,
change.
you start
So once you
noticing
see
more
that-
things about the person.
So why don't
Do you get
you
it?
start
So
hanging
that's
out
how
with the
come maybe
person
if you see that,
just
oh, this
to know
person.
them?
But let me tell
but
you,
I'm
a
saying
real-
that for the scenarios where people get into relationship faster than they actually should, when they notice these things, that's when they leave. That's why the relationships don't
Okay, yeah,
work.
then
Because
I
it
get
gets
it.
very toxic and abusive.
So do you know what I think as well? Like, take your time to choose a person. So let's say as a lady, a beautiful lady, you have like a number of men coming to you. It's usually not just one. Now all of them are the honeymoon stage is very nice. Everyone is doing what you like to make sure they are.
Yeah.
So take your time. It's not because this person he's doing this, he's bringing the. I got flowers today. Yeah, so it's not because the person is doing all of that. That's why, okay, it's him. Take your time. If not, like I said earlier, when we're talking about business or something like that, build the foundation well. If not, it will break. So if you take your time, it may be the person that would actually do good in the long run. That may actually be the person you want. Maybe the person that did not start with, there's a gift in front of your door. There's a delivery guy calling you. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And half of the time, it's really not even about, and they sent this friend, and my boyfriend did not even do that. No, like, look at the personality first.
But sometimes
what the
you can't
person
always
is.
tell. See, someone will be like, when you're talking to the person, you have to know. You should have known that.
Some
it's
people
like,
are
So it's from spending.
Yeah, exactly.
People are good at pretending.
But you see, you can't you can't pretend for long. You can't pretend for long.
Haven't you heard of stories when people be like, when we're dating, we're different, so like we got married. The person changed.
But I think those kind of stories, the person just chose to ignore certain things.
I disagree.
That's what I'm saying.
I feel like there could be genuinely something.
Maybe in some cases,
there could be genuinely some cases where you don't know, like you've been with a person for like a year. It's after a year that they bring what is really in them.
And that's what I'm saying. You see the red flag from the beginning. There's no way you will not see.
So
a red flag, the smallest red flag that is something that can like maybe even grow. Let's say at the beginning, you are talking to this guy. He's like, he's telling you his updates, everything. And it's like, okay, let's have lunch tomorrow. Let's have dinner tomorrow at 6 p.m. whatever time it is. Now we know that we've planned on that. That's what's happening. The next day has come. I'm not hearing anything from you. Should I get ready? What's happening? Then later, like time passes, he comes back to say, I was busy. I don't work on the clock. And he goes like, but you two, you should have. So something like that. That's a red flag because you are not doing that. Now that it's like I started agreeing that okay, let's continue. And let me tell you, meet people that are consistent. You meet people that are consistent. And when I say consistent, I don't mean they don't do wrong. We are human beings. They'll do things you don't like.
No, but I think
you know the things that
generally some people change, especially when they get married and when they have kids. Like they just
So it's the situations, there are circumstances that change them.
But before that they seem like the perfect person.
For people to just leave whatever they were building. See, it's a valid reason. That's what he was saying, that back in the days, we will tolerate that because we have kids. We have to depend on the man, but things have changed now. Like,
now the women are
you have your own thing. I'm not going to tolerate you beating me. It's not because of money. I don't know. I just got from that. So it's like now you know what it's like. The worth thing. I know my worth. I know what I just said. I can do. If you're not there, I can still do my thing. Type of thing. So like that's what has made the difference. Yeah,
that's what it should be. I feel like as a woman generally, I mean, we grew up knowing is the man of the house, the man is the breadwinner, all of that. But as a woman generally, the only way you will not be disrespected or you will not have even your own partner just think or I can is if you know your worth, like she said, like you've made it for yourself. Trust me, that way you can say whatever you want to say. Like, do you get what I'm saying? And you'll be good. Like,
yeah.
So now we're about to end the podcast. Let's go. I don't want to say about end yet. Right? I
didn't even know say about ending.
Right. We're about to end the podcast. Let's shift into women and building up. I don't know. Now that we are here, it's a thing that was yesterday. Something crossed my mind. I'm like, God, help me so that I'm able to end up, and to be able to afford the life that I want to live. I don't know. Yesterday was something that was just hitting in my mind. So let's talk about we women and trying to build up and being that person. Like,
so should Sue and I?
No, you should.
Let's talk about
like we women. Have friends that women. Come on now.
The way she said it,
so okay, let me just put it this way. Will you be happy if your woman were to be like independent? Like,
my mind is papa.
Your mind is.
I wouldn't want my husband to be. No, you'd be happy that she has her thing going on, but I have my thing going on to a certain point to have it for myself after you come in.
Okay.
No, so you see, yes, I get what Abna is saying. It's beautiful that a woman has like something going on for her. It's dope. I also have something going on for me. When it comes to me taking care of you, I could do that. But, there are basic things I feel like as a woman, you should be able to get. I shouldn't be the one buying that for you. If I'm buying it for you, it's fine. It's okay. But that's why you're also working. I understand that you're keeping your money. Usually they say the man's money is for us.
Yeah.
But the woman's money is for her.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Oh, it's for
but
her.
You see, the
it's
same
for
way
her, and maybe I want to get you gifts. I have to use it for something.
The money is yours. There are certain things I just feel like, since the money is yours, you should be able to like
buy some things for you.
Normal gifting, taking you places, going on travel vacations and all of that. Don't forget that you are my wife. And so therefore, there are certain things we need to do together. When it comes to accounts, I have mine, you have yours, but we also have family accounts, we have utility, we have this, we have that. Do you understand? So it makes sense.
Kesse, why have you started making preparations?
It's sounding very well thought.
Yes, I just feel like if I should ever get married, we should have that plan where we know that you have your money. You can decide to buy your bohemian and everything here that you want. Maybe I could buy some for you as gift.
Yeah. Some
but then you should be able to take care of yourself and know how to look good.
Exactly.
So it doesn't look like you're
So and that's how the men don't leave you. To be honest, that's how the men don't get tired of you, their woman, their wife, whatever. They don't get tired of seeing the same thing. They don't run away. They don't chase other things. Take care of yourself.
And please, when I
Carry
marry you, I'm
yourself
so sorry.
well.
However I saw you before I married you, you should look like that.
You should look like that.
It's literally
I should be able to see you without the wig.
No, be realistic. That's literally impossible. Please be realistic.
No, how?
Listen, before you met...
Wait, you said something.
No.
You
Okay,
said-
wait. Sorry, before I forget.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't say look fine 24/7, but you see, some people get married, and then once they get married, either they don't show
forget
up.
what you want to
Like
say.
when you're in the house, wear the things that
Isn't
you
it? That's
used
how
to
they
wear
don't
when we're
leave you.
dating. Do you understand? Like, let's keep it fun. Let's keep it
Simba,
lively.
please, when we're done, you talk about it here.
Let's keep it lively. It shouldn't be that now we're married. So someone who made that. Like what do you mean by me who that? Because I still
people
go
do
get
that. People do that
haircuts.
a lot. Yeah.
Okay, why have
I'll get
you married?
haircuts. I'll do like
I've seen.
pedicure, like things
will.
that will make me look fine
You're
for you because
comfortable.
that was how I was
Wow.
before I met
Yeah.
you.
So, you
So
still
don't
do that.
come in there now. You don't wear your nails
Kesse,
again.
you're
I don't
enjoying
have a
life,
problem
oh.
with you wearing nails and stuff like that. But you need to make sure that you're looking fine because any day we could just step out. It's not having a best time. And I mean, yeah, me tea you and I mean, tea no crab like on a regular day. Was that what you were doing? No.
Yeah, Simba, you were about to say something.
Yeah, so I mean, it was something AB said. Did you say take care of yourself so that he won't leave?
Okay, so
And-
I was saying that in relation
Are you
to
leaving?
not how you are trying to understand. I was saying that in relation to what Kesse had said. That I mean, so you have situations where if we are talking about marriage, or we've not gotten there yet. I really don't know about marriage like that. But if we are generalizing it, you marry the person because it's like, okay, now that's my woman. I'm with her. There's no effort. You just don't carry yourself anyhow. You're at home. You're just wearing shirt. Like you can look cute. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't take a lot to look cute. Just put some lip gloss on, wear something cute. Like, make the person he saw that he was attracted to is the same person I think he wants to keep seeing. I think that's what
Okay.
Kesse was
Yeah.
saying.
Simba, does it say alright with you now?
Yeah.
Okay, so please, I'm not even giving your
You see
opinion
the way,
about
you see
it.
the way you've been doing your videos.
Hey, Miss Annie.
Like,
We're
get married,
both
something like that.
with
Hi,
us.
I forgot to bring it
Hi,
up.
Annie. What were you asking me?
So your opinion about independence and stuff that women like that?
Yeah. So, like you said, times have changed. We are no longer relying on men to like do everything. So I feel like, don't you even feel empowered every time you are able to earn something from what you
Yourself,
do?
yeah.
So me, I'm all for
Honestly.
being independent, but it doesn't mean be
Thank
independent,
you.
but like
It can't work.
You're not getting,
But
the
can it work both ways?
princess treatment.
Okay.
Are you gonna give me Prince
Can
treatment?
it- yeah,
too?
can it
Oh,
work
of
both
course,
ways?
it's both ways, but more.
Hey, some girls don't like.
No, but like we are
more
talking about
though?
the women,
More.
right?
Why is
I would
more?
want
If
to
you
have
are
my
meant to
own
be.
money.
Like,
I would
the
want
man
to
is
be able
masculine.
to
That-
afford
so
to
I'm not
travel
feminist.
anywhere
will never
I
agree
want.
for
Yeah.
feminism.
But
Yo, you have to hear this girl.
Where's Simba? Yeah.
I would be able to. I would want to be able to travel anywhere I want, afford all the luxuries.
Yeah.
But it doesn't take away the fact that I would still want the princess treatment.
Of course.
So I'm all for being independent, doing something for yourself as a woman, but I'm just putting that but there. You
Yeah.
understand?
No, the but is not. I'm just putting it there. It has to be there.
What was she saying? No, before.
What were you saying?
Oh.
Please repeat it.
So what I mean is same as what Femba is saying, but I'm not feminist. I'm never for feminist. I will never preach that because I still want my door to be open for me, my chest.
No, but
like,
that's not what feminism
no,
is.
generally it's
No,
how
I
some
know.
people- you
It's
know,
the more
there are some
it's in
people that
changing.
have
Yes,
twisted
it's
it.
called
That's
that
not
thing
what
is
so
called.
what's
feminism
feminism?
It's a bigger
So it's a
thing.
different thing.
more
That, we don't want to talk about that yet.
Oh.
But like, it's the modern people now saying that I want to be like that girl.
Is
where
feminism not
I
like
don't-
half split
No,
the bill?
feminism
all
is like
of that?
literally. It's just
It's
don't-
like empowering women.
yes, that's
what
the
she's
only
saying.
thing.
Oh.
No. But like, it's like
Oh,
our
then I'm
modern
for
people
feminism.
have changed it into.
But you know something? I think that sometimes feminism and misandry can clash, and that's why
Interesting.
sometimes you might see extremes.
Okay.
But hey,
feminism.
listen, let's close. Let's close.
But I think what she was saying is that to
The whole time I'm the one who has-
Zoo, you didn't say anything about it. Please say something about it.
Yes, I'm
Oh, he did. I think he supported what I
No,
said.
Yeah, basically,
not
I support
support.
Wesley and I support you guys to a point if you want princess treatments, you should also be ready to give her prince treatment.
Can I ask you, what is your definition of what's your definition of prince treatment?
We should play with the...
You don't know?
I don't know.
Okay, then
like,
yes, I agree. If he doesn't know,
then that's why...
No, when I'm in the situation,
small.
I don't know. Like I also
So give a scenario.
So then I agree with you then.
Okay, wait. What do you think is princess treatment?
Prince treatment can be what?
She did
pampering me, randomly booking a spa.
I also like spas.
For you.
Yes, I can do that.
So
for
this
you.
what I think Prince.
Exactly.
This what I think Prince treatments.
What I want.
That's what we are saying. Like.
So this what I think Prince treatments can be, where I plan a day for the two of us, right?
No,
relax. I'm not done.
If you
but he will pay. We have fun, all of that. We get home, I can give you a massage. You will pay. We get home, I can give you a massage. We can have some fun talk. Now it's the two of us.
I can actually do that for you. Get you the latest
I'm getting you the things that excite you.
God.
Yeah, so I also
like
need
gifts,
to get
you like shoes.
But men also like gifts. You do the same thing for them.
I love
Of
gifts.
course, walking mannequin.
You bring me shoes, you bring me clothes, like perfumes, watches. I don't like this.
Shades.
If you bring them, I like them. So when I go out, I know that, okay, let me get you this bag. I saw this bag in town. I think it's cute. I'll get it for you.
And also, generally just caring for the person.
It could be random.
Yeah, generally just caring for the person, checking up, asking how their day is going. Actually, because not everyone is, I would say maybe for guys, but I mean the kind of love a guy receives from his woman or his girl is different from maybe what he receives from other girls. So if you're also showing that care part, I think they appreciate it. Exactly.
Yeah, like
I think it's appreciated a lot.
So, Fima's about to say something.
Yeah, so I just realized that we've all been talking about gifts, but isn't it about loving someone in their love language? What if for my man, his is physical touch and quality time?
So you work with the love language. Mine is gifts.
Relax.
Mine starts with gifts.
Can you relax? Can I make my point?
And money is gifting as well.
Yes. But like he asked what I thought Prince treatment was. And I'm like, whatever your love language is, that is what.
So if my love language is physical touch, you can't rub my shoulders. The next
that's why
the next day you're going to take my 7,000
CDs.
You're going to buy a wig.
So you see, that's also another form of Prince treatment. But then also gifting your partner, writing cards, doing a lot. You see, people, okay, maybe you're with girls that don't do it, sorry.
But then let's.
No, I hear what you're saying, but the value is not the same.
Well, I think.
That's what I'm saying. That means your love language is gifting.
Woman of the house.
Hey.
Me, I don't mind though. I don't care.
He's saying it's not like on the same level, and I'm saying it's never meant to be on the same level. Unless it's that you want to rather be submissive and the lady is rather being. But he said he doesn't mind.
The whole thing is that I feel like the whole thing is that women are princesses. Like everyone's a princess.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We were
I feel
crowns.
like it's just there. You should just treat her like a princess.
That's
I can't
all.
trade that thing for anything. Like basically.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I feel like the independent women thing. I totally agree. But I was listening to Madame Joyce, and she was like, "Listen, independence is a scam. It's expensive to be independent.
Adulthood generally is a scam.
That's why when I mentioned being independent, I'm saying it doesn't take away the fact that you would want to be.
So I want to. My independence is
and you
talking
can't
about,
do it alone.
Yeah, my independence is talking about things that back then women couldn't do, like getting a job, doing this thing, being, but not in relation to like my relationship. Like, I want to be doing the same thing with him. Like, no, I can't be hitting some things on the wall.
Yeah, thank
you.
Yeah,
I can't be doing
unless
the manual thing.
Content.
I feel like there are certain things that you should be doing for me. Like, just think that it will be cute. Like, I feel like these guys,
it's thoughtful.
If they just
it's
like
thoughts
you,
that
they have this
counts.
idea where they want to be doing this nice thing for you. That you don't even need to force them to do it for you.
Even on the wall, they're just a friend plumber.
Yeah. So, like, in as much as I want to be independent, it is still, I can pay for my nails. I can buy a wig, but like it's nice that
you do it.
He's bought me this, like he's bought me this,
like he's bought you a wig.
Like
you know,
he just
you don't even have to ask. You can just see the alert and it's
exactly.
like, oh baby.
Hey,
personally, I don't want to be like independent in a relationship because to me, I feel like if I'm so independent in a relationship, it makes me feel masculine. I don't know. That's how I feel. It makes me feel masculine.
No, but this is how I understand it.
Yeah.
You know, like sometimes when I'm making so much money, like when it's my cocoa season, I get so excited.
Yeah,
because
don't you feel like...
Yeah,
I
like
can
I
give
have
myself
this in
the
my
things I
account.
want.
No, it's not like in relation to making money. I'm talking about like in the relationship, things to do.
In the relationship?
Yes, like certain things I feel like.
Okay, I
understand
understand what you're saying.
You're supposed to like plan your dates like all the time. I can plan dates, but like all the time I have to be the one initiating this, doing that. Like,
so let me give an
nice.
example.
I can always do my nails, do my hair, but it would be nice that today you just
said,
like,
"Oh,
I
babe,
feel like you should
got
go and do this.
right."
I'll pay for you.
Okay. So like a thoughtful man.
So let me give an example of like it's the smallest thing. So I think this person had put me onto like a food place. Like it was like the food was good, those kind of stuff. And basically, I mean, all the people I've been with, when they put me onto something and I want it, you keep getting it. Do you understand? Yeah. So I think like I'd mentioned, I want the food. Can he order? And he's like, oh, he sends the number. And I'm like, why are you sending me the number? Like, I was so emotional, but I was like, why are you sending me the number? You can just place the order when it comes to me. And mind you, it's just food, but it's like, it's literally the smallest thing.
Because it happened to my friend and she came to complain in my DMs.
No, I want to listen to the story. So what happened? I want to listen to
I was so sad. Like, I was so upset.
She was
like, why are you
this
sending
boy
me the number?
how can you send me their number and tell me that delivery is 70 cedi?
Okay, no.
That's yeah. You see, that's the type of thing I'm talking
you
about.
put me on like
It's thoughtful that
it's just thoughtful
that you want to do it.
Yeah,
I think I'll just place the order for you and pay whatever it is.
I
Just
think
give
it's
your
just
number to the delivery guy. That's it.
At the end of the day, it's all about balance, because clearly everybody has things that they like, but you have to find somebody where you.
But can I ask a question before like we go?
This way you're asking the question.
The guys, sorry. So do you guys? I need to frame this well. Do you guys feel like it's like a men's thing? Let me just use it to like just chest bills. Sometimes when because we are talking about how women can be independent, have her own money and all of that. But do you guys feel like naturally as a man you need to like pay for all these things without her having to ask, or you feel like women need to, once you are earning enough, you should be able to pay this too because you are earning.
Pardon? Yeah, it depends on
which
the
things.
Yeah.
No, generally the things you are meant to pay for, and I feel like
generally.
What am I meant to pay for?
I'm not talking about small things like
like when you go on a date.
Like I'm like when you go on a date.
Maybe you guys go
if
together. You're buying something. You are paying.
I think it's beautiful that I pay. But you see, it can also be romantically beautiful if you say, oh, you know what, babes? Don't pay,
no,
I'll
Kesse, I don't agree.
Okay,
that one is different. That's a different. No, what you are saying is a different. It's a different road. What she's saying is,
I will pay.
Let's say we are driving around. Oh, we want to get this.
Yes, that's what I'm asking.
It's not that he's
no,
paying.
I'll pay.
Let's say we've gone for a date, like, and I feel like they don't even let you even remove your money to pay.
I want
unless need be. Do you understand?
I think I'm similar in that. I'm saying it, relax. I'm similar in that way.
Fimba has been wearing Zoo from like the beginning.
I met someone who like we were like actually arguing about who pay.
Oh,
bro.
Oh wow.
And in the end, I was like, "Are you whatever?" Like she was insistent. Hey, that night.
Were you happy?
As fuck.
No, but you should have paid. Oh, what were you expecting?
No, but she was still insisting that she paid.
Yeah,
was that the
no, but my
first
question
date,
is, I get that you
that's
have
how it was
scenarios
like during
like that,
our.
but do you think that naturally you should be?
No, I mean, we all know it's because like it's a societal thing. Like that's just the way. That's the way we are all
but do
conditioned.
you think that it should be like sort of like because I
See,
hear this a lot.
If you lived outside the country, I'm sure people go on dates, like couples do go on dates and split the bill.
Yeah,
like,
we're not outside though.
It's a normal thing. But in Ghana here, the ladies feel like, some ladies, not every lady, but some ladies most of the time feel like the guy has to pay. We don't have to
but do you know what the lady
But
pays
see,
for?
what?
I'm coming over to visit him. I want her to get some food. I buy the food, send it there. Or, oh, babe, I want something on the way. Can you get it? I buy it, bring
But
it.
I feel like there's nothing wrong if you say you want to pay the bill too. Obviously.
Yeah,
Oh, no, there's nothing wrong.
There's
nothing wrong,
okay.
but for me,
Maybe
it's
once in a
wrong.
while. It's not like just be but not like in your head, I'll be paying for the thing.
Once in a while.
Yeah,
But for
once in a while.
me, you can't.
You're
No.
paying. But usually, I know that I'm supposed to. You're my woman. I'm supposed to pay for that. that.
Yeah.
But once in a while, it's cute that you say, oh, you know what, babes, did I pay?
Oh, but that
That one
happens
is trying to do,
though.
but it's not like
That happens. But
I'm
not
not paying what you
some
need so that I
big
pay
bill.
it. That one I'll get
And I know
angry.
some people me back
Some big bill that you
restaurant, some 6-star restaurants. I'll bomb me
6-star.
Oh, but like in my head, I feel like my dream is maybe it's unrealistic. Where this girl, have you been watching that?
unrealistic.
Not stay at home wife though, but them girls that'll be like, oh, I want to be in a world where let's say my husband should be blessed. Okay, let me just put in a positive way. He should be so much blessed in a way that I don't have to pay for anything.
Yeah.
Like-
I get what you're saying.
It doesn't matter if like I have a job,
So
I
I
have
also wonder.
Yeah.
See,
Like
but
I
like-
want to be working, but
Yeah,
salary
I'll
is
be
still
working,
makes sense.
but like
to me
I'll be
from him.
And I think it's even realistic. It happens now. It even happens. Like
It
my husband will be
happens.
so blessed that he'll be like, see, you don't need to pay for
Forget
it. Everything. I'll just pay for it. Like,
just walk in and out
it's
of the
just
shop.
family.
I'll take care of it.
and it doesn't mean that I'm dependent on him. But I'm
like
trying to
the
say that we
dream.
could actually get to
Yeah.
that level where my husband wouldn't want me to do
dream-
anything.
No,
dream is solid.
Kesse, it's
I have
it's
the
a
same
dream,
dream.
but if we make it work, it will happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The dream is solid.
Yeah.
That's the same
I have the same dream.
I have the same
myself.
dream. That's
Have you been seeing? No, Abby, have you been seeing this thing where guys be like they want a DB, they want to date a DB girl? Have you been seeing this?
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it.
When you
No,
get,
you
when
so
you
you
get
know
with a
there's
DB,
this
you understand.
conception about the big girls because they have it all, they don't really. My father said
big
all
girls are
the
expensive.
dollars have paid on your fees if you don't bring a rich man home. That's what I told me. So it's not even about
Hey, so
I'm just giving an example that, and it actually
understand,
happens. You have them because it's like they show the guys real love, like it's genuine. Because I mean, I don't
I
really
already
do it
have,
from you,
yeah.
so I'm expecting you to willingly do it. So maybe I think that's why they say they like the big girls.
Anyways, this is the.
Kesse, you're enjoying it.
Anyways, this is the end of the podcast. I think this podcast has been very, very long.
The host is talking.
Seal, we are ending the podcast. I beg you, please. This has been like a long, interesting
Right.
podcast, and I'm super, super grateful that all of you were able to come. Like, hey.
No,
That's what
Zoo,
I'm on
I will really show Zoo after.
Anyways, thank you guys for coming. I'm really, really grateful that you were able to make
You're
it
welcome.
here. So, hey guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.